I've actually got a sponsor. How insane is that? I am sponsored by Fraud Repellent. So basically, you think you've got a sus individual in the community that's lying about everything, bit of a fraud. You got that knack feeling? Spray them with this. If you spray them with this, they should shrivel up and leave. So, sponsored by Fraud Repellent. Buy it now. I believe it's absolutely free. It's just whatever household appliance you have, just spray at them, and then yeah, that should be fine. that should be. So, Jose, we need to go back to the beginning, and the beginning is the foundation and the founding of the YouTube boxing community on Twitter. So, let's begin. So, really, it mostly begins with Fight Lounge and Gino creating a group chat. And this is for all of the people on Twitter that like YouTube boxing and social media boxing and celebrity boxing to all congregate and obviously talk about it. This started obviously really well. A lot of people, like founding members such as Pat, such as Hamath Waffle and Prab and Dennis, kind of myself, and among others, obviously came together. And this was really good. It was people that liked talking about the certain subjects, and there was Twitter spaces. It was all a good time. And obviously there were people that had already boxed. I had trained a bit at that point, but never had a fight. I had a fight later on. Some people had just had stuff in their backyards, but there were some people who were training for legitimate amateurs or already had amateurs. So these people like to make it known that they aren't Twitter boxers. They are amateur boxers. So this comes to bite them in the ass a little bit later on. And Jose was one of these people, along with Mo Magic, who was apparently on, I believe they were on Golden Gloves or were going to be on Golden Gloves. I'm taking this shit off because this shit is pissing me off. Like, it's actually really annoying. You don't understand. Right. So this all began with people like Jose and Mo saying they were legitimate boxers. So the community just took it at face value. There was some footage from a bit of them, and people just took it for face value. But Jose found out, and others found out, that Mo was being just a fraud, basically, and not telling the truth. So he got exposed, and then everyone ripped into bits because that's just what fucking Twitter is. Let's be real. And Mo left for a while, but obviously came back at a later date. Fast forward some time, then you've got people like Pineda, who's well, he's just fat. Like that's not that's relevant, but that's all I got to say. But he was lying about his experience as well, so he got exposed also by Jose and a few others. And then obviously here comes Laser. Laser did the exact same thing. He said he had fights, but it just turns out they were just smokers in a gym. So this is a trend. There's a lot of frauds in this community now, and it's getting out of hand. But our hope is Jose. Jose is the man that you with the plan that you get to get rid of the frauds. And it was good. He was the content cop of the community. He would just find these frauds, smell them out, expose them, shame them, they're gone. Everyone knows. So basically, you had to have solid evidence when you came in. Some footage that's hopefully not stolen, which sometimes they fall through the cracks, but they do get found out later on. So if you lie, it works for a short amount of time till you get found out. So this is the case for a while. Jose is exposing all these people, and he's basically the content cop. Yeah, that's basically how he is to the community. Jose's been in the community for a very, very long time, so he's made lots of bonds and friendships with people in the community. I was all right with him. I wasn't the most closest to him. There were others closer to him, but he bonded with a lot of people. But then came the fateful day. His second fight came out. But it wasn't his fight. Neither was his first fight. Jose was not what we said he was. Jose wasn't even Jose. For all we know, he could be called, like, Steve. For all we know. Like, it's not, we don't know. So Jose, we don't even know if he's French. Like, we don't know. He's like going to be half French or something, but we don't have a clue. But it came out that Jose was impersonating someone else called, I'm pretty sure they were called Jose, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But found out the real Jose was someone else on TikTok. They were legit. And the fact that the stars aligned and someone got recommended this is insane. So Jose got found out. Complete catfish. Absolutely scandal of the community. It's ridiculous. People were saying, oh, why are you so bothered? Why are you so bothered? It's nothing. These people have been friends with him for over a year, and they've had heart-to-hearts with him. He's had heart-to-hearts with them, and it's just insane. to think that this person wasn't even real. This person was just absolute catfish. Like, do you know when you're eating something and there's a bone in it and you feel like, and you bite into it and you're like, fuck, you spit it out. That's kind of the feeling, but times that by maybe 100, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, absolute scandal. It was insane. It was the worst fraud case we've had in a while. And so, because of this, I am awarding Jose, I'm sure he's got some alt account somewhere, with the Fraud Award. So if you want this, like it's pretty cool. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it right now. That's awful on the mic, sorry. I'm gonna wear it right now. But if you want it, come back in the community, hopefully explain yourself, and then I will send you over the fraud medal, and then you could wear it with pride. That's not the word. You could wear it. Yeah, you could just wear it and obviously keep it. So obviously, this is a madness. People were like in the community that knew Jose closely were pretty struck by this, and rightfully so. And many feel betrayed. But Jose just left, deleted everything. So there's not even any closure there. So for people that didn't know the Jose situation, that is the Jose situation. The fraud hunter was the biggest fraud of them all. How insane. And people can go, oh, it's not that bothered. Come and say that when you know a guy for maybe a year and they're just not real and they just leave without any closure. These are people that like have spoken to him for a very long time, and it's like some Keemstar shit level shit. This like it's ridiculous. I can't do it justice in just one like short video, so I'm going to be passing it over to people's reactions to it. Just a few. There were some. I only got a few videos of it, but of people's reactions sent to me. But obviously, I may make a full YouTube boxing community documentary of all the major events that happened in the scene if people are interested and people want to get caught up. But for all the people that didn't know who Jose was or why people are bothered, it's basically just like the ultimate catfish betrayal. But at least he's got a medal out of it. If he wants to come get it, like he can have it. But you know, I don't think he could. If I'm Jose right now, this is my advice to you. Come back to the community on whatever alt you've got, or your burner, or whatever it is you've got on Twitter, because I'm sure you have one. Reach out to people and explain yourself, because it's just wrong on so many levels. The amount of like, I can't be as bothered as I'm more irked than bothered, but there's some people that were very close with you and will want explanations onto like they don't even know exactly who you are, and they've been speaking to you for years. Okay, not years, a year. Like, how insane is that? Like, but no, well, drop me a DM, Jose, on one of your accounts if you want the medal. Like, I'll ship it over to you if you want the ultimate fraud medal. But like, yeah, no, just absolutely insane. And a lot of the frauds are coming back to the community now, and obviously gonna say, oh, it doesn't change what they did, but what Jose did was worse. And he obviously knew their tips and tricks because he was one, but he just sleeper agent the whole time. So obviously I'm going to be handing it over to the other people, and this is where the video is going to finish off. So thank you.
The whole Jay thing wasn't really surprising, but also it was just because, you don't really expect the closest people in the community, like one of the core center people being one of the messed up or weird people. And it was just so interesting to see how everyone just laid out all this information about him because I wasn't super close with him. But I remember when he first joined and after him, Mo and him had that whole big fight. I talked to him in a lot of spaces, and he seemed like someone who had very great knowledge about boxing. And he seemed like he was in here for a long time. And it did kind of really suck to see because we're slowly finding just all these newer and newer people that are slowly becoming either evil, have some motive, or have something. And it kind of sucks. I feel like this community is so really toxic. What made me leave for 2 months, and I don't feel like really anybody remembers me. And I'm just hoping we can get better from the situation and make things better at the end of the day.
What a shock. See, no one really should be shocked. I saw right through it. I'm not going to tell you I knew he was a fraud and a fake person, but I knew he was disingenuous. This is the same guy that will go out of his way to persecute people and fuck the frauds. Well, he is one himself. You see, I knew something was up with him Because what kind of good boxer, even if you are just a two-fight amateur, instead of working on their own game and staying in the gym and shutting the fuck up, goes out of their way to persecute Twitter boxers? Doesn't make sense. I'm on the shitter because I don't respect him. Secondly, the king is back. I'm the most experienced, hardest hitting, best boxer in this group. Fight me. Pineda, fight me. Laser, fight me. Waffle, it's that simple. No more running. Pound for pound, Jose's gone. He's a fucking...
Jose, you fucked up, bro. It's alright. You fucked up. I forgive you. Forgive and forget. That's the way I was taught. But you got a lot of other people. Waffle, Pat, Dennis, Prob. You got a lot of other people that you're going to have to earn that respect back. Mine as well. Because I did. Because every time you thought you had every time you told someone you had a match, I was rooting for you. I even sent you messages saying, congrats, bro, or I wish you good luck. I was praying for you. Yeah. I forgive you. You fucked up. You learn, you move on.
In this community. But yeah, no, when I heard the news, I woke up, I see some tweets. Jose's a fraud, this, that. I thought they were all, troll tweets. When I see the group chat, a group chat that me and some of the homies were with Jose, and they're calling Jose a fraud. And I see the messages where we're the ones that exposed Jose. Heartbroken. That's all I can say. Heartbroken. Just yesterday when Jose was 2-0, we were having like heartwarming messages to each other, and then I've shared private shit with this guy because I thought he was one of the closer people in this community that I was with. And just sharing these messages with a fucking, I don't know like who this guy is. It's scary,
Wow, what a shitbag. Jesus. But no. Well, if you want other videos like this, I probably not, because I'm fucking terrible and this fucking green screen is terrible. Like, look at it. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. Shit lighting, but obviously, smash that like, subscribe. That is, I hate saying that. That's horrible. But obviously, let's share this video around in the community. People will now understand the full ramifications of frauds. And now you have to have an ID, blood test, the whole shebang to enter the community. So thank you very much for joining me. See you guys later.